October is Pregnancy and Infant Loss and Awareness Month, and on October 15th, Sentara RMH Medical Center will be participating in the Wave of Light, which is an international recognition on perinatal loss. And now on 3, we are joined by Julie Smith, a perinatal loss coordinator for Sentara RMH. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
So when a patient suffers a pregnancy or infant loss, obviously it's a very heartbreaking situation. So what resources are available for them at Sentara RMH?
We actually have a lot of resources available. Sentara was really good and has invested a lot of money in our and time into the staff and training. 2 of us, another nurse, Tanya Shank, and I, both went to a training with Resolve Through Sharing, which is a wonderful perinatal loss organization. And we were able to get training to help the nurses and help ancillary staff know how to take care of patients and be with them in this time of loss. We have wonderful brochures, and they taught us how to make different mementos and anything we could possibly do to make the family's day better on the worst day of their life.
So you've been a maternity nurse for more than 30 years and you've been through this yourself. So how have things changed over the years to make sure that the patients receive the care they need, not just physically, but emotionally as well?
Yes, it used to be that any sort of pregnancy loss, miscarriage, anything like that was just not talked about. It just wasn't something that anybody wanted to hear about or talk about, and nobody knew quite what to say. So when I lost my son, there were no brochures, there were no support groups, there was nothing for my husband. There was really nothing. I came home with a little tiny set of footprints and a faded Polaroid. That was all we had. So now, with a lot of the groups and the training that we've had, we are able to do so much more for parents and families. We have brochures that talk about siblings' need. We have brochures for dads, for grandparents. We sit and talk, and sometimes we just sit in compassionate silence, and we're there for the family. We have support groups in the area. We give them so many mementos. We do footprints. We do a lock of hair if possible. We do pictures. And for little babies, that's often challenging to get good photos, but it's the only thing the parents are going to have of their baby. And so we want to do as much as we possibly can. I learned about immersion photography for the really little ones, where you can really get amazing pictures of and the details in their little tiny fingers or their sweet little faces. And I hope that it's something that the parents would cherish, because I sure would have.
And I know you mentioned those mementos, and there is actually a memorial tree with paper butterflies on it at Sentara RMH. So what do those paper butterflies signify, and how can folks maybe add their own butterflies to that tree?
The butterfly tree is something that we came up with a couple years ago as a way for people to honor the memory of a lost child, a lost infant, a lost baby. And it's a small tree. It's up on the overlook at the main hospital here in Harrisonburg. And right by the main elevators, they can walk out there, they can put the baby's name, they can put a date, they can put whatever they want on it and hang it on the tree as a memory of their child.
All right. And if someone wants to contact the perinatal loss team at Sentara RMH, what is the best way for them to go about doing that?
That would be to contact Jennifer Balger. She is our team coordinator on the family birthplace, and her number is 540-689-3365.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today, Julie.
Thank you.